Welcome back, guys. We are jumping into another multiplayer Hexarchy match. Now, there's been a new patch, and I am a bit rusty. I've been playing quite a few other games since the last patch. But we're just going to jump in and see how we do. So, I've chosen France, obviously. Let's see if we're going to get it. And we got France. Happy days. Right, let's have a look. So one of the main differences is if you scrap a card, then you can't redraw your hand. So what I'm thinking of doing is starting off with the pyramids. So I want this stone. This food would be nice. In fact, where am I on the map? So I'm quite far south. If I went here, I wouldn't get the iron, but I'd get the stone and the food, and I might get something in the fog. So I'm gonna get enough gold. So we've got four industry that we can spend. Now, I'm thinking of just scrapping everything and just going for the Imperial Guard unit. So let's just, in fact, yeah. I'm just going to scrap everything. And I'll save the industry. I'll need the gold later on anyway. Okay, so let's build the pyramids. Scrap these. So all I want is the writing. Unfortunately, we didn't get it in our hand. This is not ideal. There is a stone in the shop though, so I could get the library. Buy the stone. And then I think I'm just going to save the 4 industry, turn it into gold. So we've got the pyramids, we've got a library, so it's not a bad start. We're obviously not growing because we only started on a tile with 1 food, but we're going to be getting food from these pigs down here. So it'll be slow at the beginning, but we will catch up eventually. So we didn't get anything else in the fog, unfortunately. That's a shame. That is a shame. Alright. Don't think I'm going to bother with the warehouse. I could use the mine on this if I wanted. But I'm only going to be selling the iron, so I don't think I'm going to bother. So we need the tactics so we can get the mathematics. Not so we can get the mathematics, sorry, so we can get the logistics. But now we need the mathematics as well, which we've got. Now how much... Yeah, the science is expensive, so let's just use this. We can get the logistics straight away. Now, we're not going to be able to get enough food to use conscription. So, I think what I'll do is just take things that I'm going to scrap. Or shall I just take the Imperial Guard, put it in my hand, and then I'll save the industry for gold. Yeah, that'll do. So I just need to scrap 3 cards, and then we can get an Imperial Guard unit out. And we've got 3 cards that we can scrap there. Okay, we've got our Imperial Guard unit out. I think I'm going to scrap this expeditionary force as well. Now, I don't think there's any point in spinning anymore because we need 4 science for the advanced tactics. So I'm going to save the gold. Can use these 2 food to level up again. I'd like to save the stone, but we haven't got the storage for it, so let's just sell a stone. Because the stone is obviously good for building barracks. Basically, the best start that you can get with the pyramids with France is stone and food, so we've got both of them, so it's not a bad start. It could have obviously been much better. You can get sometimes like 6 different resources with the pyramids if you're lucky, but that's just luck. There's nothing you can do about that. You just have to pray for a nice start. We've got a decent start. It just could have been a lot better. Right, so it looks like Persia is southeast, Arabia and north. So the Persians are going to be the hardest ones to deal with. Now if I went to there, 1, 2, let's go to here. And then we still haven't quite got the food to be able to use conscription. So let's build a barracks here. And then we want to find... It was the last one, unfortunately. So we got Imperial Guard unit up. We can now attack Passagarde. If I can move to there, I can pick up some free resources. We can get the advanced tactics. Now, I'm going to take Conquistador and then scrap the Pathfinder, put Conquistador on him. Hopefully he'll be able to take it this turn. Then we have got a little bit of gold. So we could try and find something else to scrap and put this strength on him. Might be a waste of gold. Yeah, we got something. Nice. Can now put the strength on him. Okay, happy days. Right, I think we're in a good position. Right, China are to the west. Right, that's good. That's what I was hoping for. So, Persia have still got a city up there, it looks like. I'm going to move out with this one rather than capture, because I can move in with him and capture it, because he's got a conquistador. Right, we've got 10 industry, so let's sell these horses. They're not selling for much, unfortunately. But we don't need them, so... Oh, the science is selling for a lot. That's nice. Okay, so... if we use 2 food... Oh, I bet this is going to count as Passagarde. I could get screwed over here. I could get screwed over. No, it didn't. Happy days. So I can get the Imperial Guard unit in here, or what would be better is putting a barracks over here. Put the Imperial Guard unit here. And let's put Strength and Conquistador on him. In fact, I might put the Conquistador over here. Hopefully we can get the Conquistador again. Nice, so we can put that on him. Then let's move him out. Let's go up this... yeah, let's go that direction. Now, we could use the luxury, or we could sell it. I think I'll... yeah, I'll use it. That'll give me 1 extra food. Right, Greece have got the Great Wall, so I don't want to be going for Greece. Greece would just screw me over with Conquistador, so if I do go for Greece, then I'll be not using Conquistador units. Right, there's no food in the shop, unfortunately. We needed 1 more food for Paris, which is a bit of a shame. So we're going to need to use the barracks over in Susa then. And then we haven't actually got the food to be able to use conscription, so I'd need to scrap 1 thing, and I think the Arc de Triomphe is going to have to be the one that takes the bullet. Right, so I know China are in this direction, so let's carry on going that way. Okay, we've found Beijing. He is going to reinforce, obviously. But because we've got less victory points than him, I think that means we move first. So we'll be able to get in, I think. Now, he's not going to be able to reach, sadly. He hasn't got Conquistador. And he can't reach. That's a shame. So, I'm going to have to give Conquistador to him. And unfortunately, I'm heading towards Greece with the Conquistador unit, which is not what I want. But let's just go anyway. Okay, so we've got enough food to level up Paris. We're lacking a stone, unfortunately. But I think... yeah, it does let me build the barracks there, that's nice. So now we want to sell this and this. Then we need... I think I'm going to save the food. So we could do with getting Conquistador, which we've got. So let's use conscription up in Persepolis. We can then get the Imperial Guard unit here, which is fantastic. Then we need to put Conquistador on him and strength on him. And then, unfortunately, I can't quite reach, so we're going to have to come down this direction. Would have been nice if I could have flanked Beijing. And then there is food that I can buy, but it costs 4. I'm not going to be able to buy it. Could buy some luxuries. So let's do that. And now I am going to take some damage because I've got -7 gold. I could sell the stone for 8. I think it's worth it so I don't take a load of damage. I hadn't anticipated that, unfortunately. That was quite clever of him. Does mean we've got another barracks here though, which is kind of nice, but we need the food. Okay. So he can only reach to here. He's a little bit wounded, but I'm just going to carry on moving out with them. He can head in this direction. So what am I going to do here? Unfortunately, this hasn't leveled up, even though it's full. I don't know whether that's a bug or by design, but it is frustrating either way. Okay, what are we going to do here? Well, let's put the food in Paris so we can use these barracks here. Now, before I use the barracks, or use the Imperial Guard, I'm going to put strength here. Don't need Conquistador on anyone, so let's spin until we get strength again. Now, we are going to be down on gold, so just want to make sure I take Beijing. Okay, that'll do. I know we've still got 5 industry we haven't spent. Let's buy this food. It only gave us 1, unfortunately. 1, 2. That'll give us 11 gold. Right, that'll do. Okay. This is why I wanted to flank them, but this will have to do. So we would have taken Beijing there if we got the flank off. Okay, so we need to move him to here and him to here. He can't quite reach in one turn, unfortunately. I think I will move him this way. Just want to make sure I take Mecca. And then we need to deal with this problem here. So we've got the 3 food. Then we can use conscription. Before we do that, is the strength going to give 25% of 9? Not sure. Let's find out. No, it does. It gives 25% of the whole thing, which is nice. Now, obviously we are struggling for gold. So we're going to have to sell this stone. Then conscription here. Get the Imperial Guard unit here. And put the strength on. The reason I'm putting him here is so if he gets a catapult or a cannon, it doesn't hit him. And Conquistador on him. And then we've got enough gold to buy the food. And we could actually, now that I think about it, that's a shame. So we could use the food here. Conscription here. And then use this barracks back here. Right. I could, if I wanted, scrap this barracks and put Conquistador on him, but I'm not going to bother. So we are going to take a bit of damage here from the lack of gold. But I think that's okay. That's frustrating. Interesting, he didn't attack twice. They've meant to have fixed that. Where, with the Vanguard units, if you attack the unit that's in front of you, then you charge forward and attack the next one. And for whatever reason, it didn't work. Which is quite frustrating. Really, I want to take this, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. Yeah. Bit of a mess around there. Why did they not charge into Mecca? I don't understand why they didn't charge into Mecca. Did he put a unit in front of me? Did he move first? Oops, didn't need to do that. Right, let's move him to there. Might just concentrate on Mecca and leave Greece. Okay, so we need 3 food in Paris. Unfortunately, this has turned into a right mess around here. So, what I'm going to have to do... Stone only costs 2. Oh, I didn't actually need to build it here. Already got one here, so that would move into there. That's a bit awkward. Oh, a little bit of an error there. I could have got another strength up. That's going to have to do. In fact, I could use the food. Use the conscription up here. And then I think I managed to get that out. Unfortunately, I didn't manage to move him because it was a last minute decision. And I accidentally clicked on a civilian or citizen. Yeah, it's a shame that I didn't attack China first before they managed to get their industry up. Looks like the Arabians decided to AFK. Okay, we only need 10 more victory points. We're not going to be able to get it on this turn, unfortunately. The stone costs 6, unfortunately, but we can still just use industry. Why can't we build on here? It's got no building on. That's weird. That's really going to screw me over, that is. Ah, dear. That's going to screw me over not being able to build on that. Right. So, I might just have to leave China and go for Greece instead. So let's build a barracks up here. I don't know which city that's going to pull from. So let's just see if we can get some victory points. Nice, and then I'm going to use this food to get a couple more victory points from the population. Okay. I think we might steal the victory here. Yeah, he's massively fortified this place, unfortunately. We have got a lot of troops coming over. Right, we took that barracks. But I think I'm going to ignore China now. So we needed 5 victory points. I don't think we got it. Oh, we're too short. That's a shame, that is. That is a crying shame. So he's going to die. So basically we just need to take Medina. I don't know if it's going to work. Can we build a barracks here? No. Okay. Well, we might be able to. 1, 2, 3. We might be able to come across here and take Corinth. So let's just use industry on this Imperial Guard. In fact, let's build a barracks here just in case it makes a difference. Get the Imperial Guard here. Put Conquistador and Strength on him. Send. Oh, look at that! It won't let me get in there. Well, that's a shame. So I'm just gonna have to come this way then. That's a shame, that is. I bet, actually, if I use conscription here, an Imperial Guard here, Conquistador and Strength, yeah, I can get in here. So let's try that. So we could hammer out a load of conscripts if we want, but I think I'm just going to level up these cities and get victory points instead. Oh nice, that was lucky, 16% chance. We've got 78 gold. Right, yeah, that'll do. I'm fine with that. Looks like I haven't moved him. It's not going to make any difference. Right, them wonders might steal the victory for them. Let's find out. It was a bit of a shame that the wrong one attacked first, but I think we're gonna, yeah, we took it anyway. And we even stole Sparta. Yeah, I thought China would. Oh, look at that 1 point. What a game. What a game that was. That is a shame, but I'm happy with getting second place there. That was really, really good game, that was. I am rather gutted, obviously, about not getting 1 point more. But China, if you don't take them out early, they just start steamrolling with the industry. Look how many units he's got. Yeah, it was a fun game, that was. I enjoyed that. Spent far too much time attacking the people that were not the dangers, basically. And then we just had a little bit of bad luck here. If the mechanic that they said was fixed was actually fixed, then I would have taken Beijing. Because you're meant to, if you're standing here with a vanguard unit and you attack a unit that's here, you're meant to charge and attack the second unit. And we would have taken Beijing on turn 8 or no, probably more like turn 10 or 11. And then this would have played out completely differently then. I probably would have raised it, to be honest with you, rather than capturing it. So it's a massive shame that that mechanic that was supposedly fixed did not actually work. We would have won the game. But that is what it is. It was a very fun and interesting game nonetheless. And it was my first attempt at this new patch, so I'm quite happy with how it went. And I hope you enjoyed it. So cheers for watching, take care, and I shall see you soon.